tailgates, hashtag new boots, we don't care. Singing Bro Country.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Keeping it real in the Ville. Texas Homegrown Radio. Live from the cowboy capital of the world.
He's the guy with the coffee.
Oh, coffee. Got to be your strongest coffee.
The Morning Ride with Jody Lee.
It's the Morning Ride. Live from the Rockstar Ranch at Texas Homegrown Studios, it's the Morning Ride.
Welcome in. It is the Morning Ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio, live from Rockstar Ranch and Texas Homegrown Studios. Yeah. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm moving slow this morning.
It's Friday
it's Friday. It's Friday.
I swear, I lose track of time.
That's what they say now. Friday.
Friday.
It's a thing. It's a thing. Yeah, Friday.
It's because people can't talk right now.
Yeah. No, they want to make everything into a thing.
Ugh.
Everything's a thing. The Morning Ride brought to you by some great sponsors, too. Of course, Wiley Disposal. Appreciate them very much.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Since this show is usually a dumpster fire, it makes sense. No, just kidding.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to come up with the slogan. You know how we do a slogan for all of our sponsors that really makes no sense?
Right.
I was thinking they could do like, we accept all kinds of trash, not just white trash.
Color neutral trash.
Maybe that's too much. Yeah, too soon. But you can make fun of crackers. We don't care. Also brought to you by Brazos River AC. Because if you need an AC,
Cold AC.
See, now that's a good slogan. Man, he needs to use that. That's a good one. And brought to you by Cannonball Insurance.
Cannonball!
It is like the coolest dive for anyone as a young man.
Yeah.
Is to cannonball and splash everybody.
And you got to say cannonball while you're doing it.
Yeah, you got
You
to.
just scream.
It makes it better.
Cannonball!
Yeah.
I want everybody to look.
Did you ever do the high dives like that?
I belly flopped off.
I did too. That
No
hurts. Tarleton State University indoor pool. I was challenged and
Wait, you mean
double
like
dog dared.
Like a regulation high
Yeah.
dive? Oh,
I'm
just
talking
meant like
like
the diving board.
No, I'm talking like platform.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And I remember climbing up there thinking, halfway up there, I thought, this is stupid. But in my mind, as a young man, all I kept hearing was, I double dog dare you.
Oh my gosh.
And I
bet that was like...
I started when I jumped. Well, when I went off, it was scary enough just being up there, like, and then I made myself like jump. And I remember my plan was I was gonna jump and then just go straight down, right, with my feet in. And about halfway down, gravity turned to me.
Oh no!
And I remember going. And then you start doing your arms, which just like makes it worse.
The arm wiggle, like I'm trying to fly. But
it looked like I had a
sound.
sunburn when I got out of that pool.
No.
It was so worth it. My friends thought I was cool.
Did you get out and you were just like, it didn't even hurt?
They're like, man, that had to hurt. And I'm like, oh, it hurt, but I'm tough. It's all right.
I thought you meant
I was cool for about a week.
No, so we had a
Probably
city
how long the
pool
bruise
high
lasted,
dive.
too.
That's why women live longer than men.
Yes.
I did the same thing, but off of a city pool high dive. You know, it was
that's
just
not even
it was
close.
just slightly taller.
That's
than
not
the
even.
low
That's
dive.
not a high dive.
I know. But I did it. It hurt. That hurt. So I don't know what you went through. But
Yeah, when I got up there, my friends looked like ants down there by the pool.
I felt like I broke a rib. So I imagine that you like that had to hurt.
I didn't. I used to not break back then. Now I break walking into the studio. I think I broke my knee yesterday just
Maybe
walking.
it's because of stuff like that. You know?
Like, that's how. That's when you get old. Like, things
starting to feel
just
it,
break
too.
for no reason. I don't even have a good story to go with stuff anymore.
Fell on every lot of trees. I feel it every time it gets cold. Every time.
I think when people ask me like, how'd you hurt this? I'm just gonna make up like, or I'll give them options. We'll do multiple choice.
There you
I'm
go.
like, A, I pushed a kid out of the road that was about to get run over by a bus. B, there was a pack of wild wolves trying to take my niece and nephew. Or C, I was just walking. You make your own story.
I sneezed so hard that I went through a table.
That is very possible with me.
Almost knocked myself out.
Many of you
sneezing
may
once.
notice we have another guest on the morning show, Miss Mora in the house. We got the three amigos together again this morning
Right there.
Huzzah.
because it's Friday.
I'm learning how to point and get it right.
Where do you?
Jody,
Are you looking at the
Mora.
camera? Are you like trying to?
I can almost see it. You got so many monitors of it. It looks like you're in a spaceship.
I look
love
like
it.
a gamer that doesn't know how to game. You know what we ought to do is like set up where it looks like we have like a gaming system, but it be like the old ones. Like we'll have an Atari and a NES.
We have two NES. We bring
Yeah.
one over.
My favorite. I
I was,
love that.
people be like, dude, are you a gamer? I'm like, yeah, from the 80s, bro. What?
I'm a
Sega.
champion duck hunt player.
Sega!
No, but I was.
I
thinking
never had a
about
Sega.
it. I was thinking about it, and like the jump in graphics and like playability from NES to Super Nintendo was crazy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we used to have like the football was just blobs. Right?
Yes.
It's like the orange blobs playing the white blobs.
That's the one I've been playing. It's called Super Bowl.
Yeah. Tecmo, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
Tecmo.
Yes, I was all about it, dude. I
I
still
can't believe
am.
I remember that.
I try to get my son to play it with me.
Tecmo Super Bowl.
I try to get my son to play football with me on there, and he's
And
like,
one of the girls too.
yeah, and both of them said like, can we kill zombies? And I was like, yes, okay.
Holly says, I remember that high dive at Tarleton. Yeah, it was scary as a kid. They had an awesome pool. Though. I don't know if they let the public go there anymore. Used to, you could.
I've never done a high dive. I've jumped off cliffs, but I've never done like indoor high dive.
I don't think they let the public go now that they're a D1 school, but back then. We used to do summer camp stuff there.
Really?
At Tarleton. It was really cool. So I went to this daycare called Kitty Corner,
Okay.
and I loved it. I was like the cool kid there. But Kitty Corner was awesome. I remember, but they would take the older kids. We would get to go to Tarleton, and they had like all these different things. So you get to jump on like the trampolines there, and
Nice.
you did like it was like all in their
Rotation.
Yeah, they had the pool. They had the you do the balance beams and all the whatever, and then they had like dodgeball. Because when we were kids, people loved to watch us hit each other in the face. I guess like I don't think dodgeball's a thing anymore.
It was with
Oh, yeah, it is.
those red
Is it?
rubber balls. that
Yeah.
go boing.
Oh yeah, no, those were
Those were
treacherous.
awesome.
I love
Yeah.
those.
I love those.
Holly, remember
Because you could
this?
fling those hard, like those things would whip through the air. Like if you like grab you some rubber,
those
and
little ones,
fling it.
and they had different size ones, but those little ones hurt the most. We had Coach Slimmons though. Coach Slimmons did not hold back on us kids.
Oh, yeah.
and it's still a thing to all of us. Holly remembered. That's what she'll remember. But he didn't care if you were a boy or girl. It didn't matter. Like you go to lunch, you still got a red dot on your head.
Nice.
Like I mean, like a big one.
Yeah.
Like he did not hold back. I think it would be good for all teachers to get to do that though. Like
Yeah.
take it out on their kids just to like, all right, this week you get to be in charge of dodgeball.
See, I got super into dodgeball. Like I loved it, just like everybody. But then like it bled over into different sports. Like basketball.
Yeah, you still did. That's why you threw that stapler at me the other day, I think.
Stapler. Did I do that?
No, it's good.
It sounds more like something I would do.
No. So I was playing basketball
And
and
I was like, that's my stapler. Oh, I forgot my stapler. Stapler.
okay, that is the last straw.
What's a birthday cake?
No, so I was playing basketball, like 5th or 6th grade, and this is why I quit basketball. I was playing, and I had the ball, and I was dribbling from the other side of the court. A couple seconds left in the last quarter, and so I wind up, and I was gonna do like the like winning move, I'm gonna throw it all the way across the court to the basket.
That's the winning move?
I
If
mean,
it goes
I thought I was
in.
going to, but it completely missed the goal by like 12 feet, and it hit this old lady that was walking behind the goal
Behind the
to
basket.
leave right in the face. Bah! And everybody goes like silent, and they're
That's like on Waterboy where the teacher goes,
yeah. Except for
Colonel Sanders,
Except for she didn't do none of that. She didn't make any noise. She goes, oh, bah! And everybody in the place goes, ooh. Yeah, it was like a ooh. And then she just kind of got up. She's like, and everybody goes to help her. She didn't cry, whimper, yell, nothing. She's just like, okay, that hurt a lot. And just like
there's no crying in basketball.
Yeah, then everybody looked at me like, you're the worst.
You jerk.
And I quit. I was like, I don't play basketball. Let's try football. Next year I was playing football.
Should have yelled something at her like, and next time I want peanut brittle.
Too much pecans on that pecan pie.
I want 2 more inches on that African next time. You hear me, lady?
I want my $2. Raked your lawn.
Steph is watching this morning. She says,
$2.
love seeing your smiling faces.
Morning, Steph.
Morning.
Holly says, yeah, I was terrified of Melissa Rush and Melissa Pack when we played dodgeball. Oh, man. I found a picture, actually, a newspaper clipping. I was going through old photos last night when I couldn't sleep to make a birthday thing for my sister with old pictures.
Oh, yes. Happy birthday, Candace.
Yeah. Happy birthday to my
Candace.
sister. Usually I punk her or prank her, but I've quit doing that because my birthday is 2 weeks after hers. So if I
she
get
gets the
her,
last
she
one.
gets me,
Retribution,
and then I have to
yeah.
wait a whole year to get her back again.
You should do the opposite and get her on your birthday. That way, it's the other.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be the same.
No.
I got her. I was telling Jeb and more about her getting me in high school, and I think she had probably got me the best. But she pranked me, and the whole locker room was filled with Billy Ray Cyrus balloons and shirts and coffee mugs and like all the merch you could buy. And everybody knew how bad I hated Billy Ray Cyrus. Like I hated Bro Country before it was even called Bro Country.
She spent a lot to.
I'm sure my mom was in on it. Yeah, there was a group of people in on this thing. The coaches let her in there to put it so it'd be in there for me.
That's awesome.
Oh, it was and there was also balloons on my locker. Like it was the whole deal.
I heart.
It was a whole
Billy
thing.
Ray
T-shirts.
Cyrus
Oh yeah.
And,
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I was not happy about it. And I got her back, but not very good. But over the years, but the best one I think I ever got her was on the radio, which now I don't think there's any way to get her on that. It was the one-time shot, and I got her. So I had a lady that was sitting in with me like y'all are, and we called her, and I had a dry erase board, so I would write for what she was supposed to say, right? Because it wasn't video, it was just audio.
Yeah.
And so we called her and acted like UPS. And so the lady from UPS calls and says, is this, Candace Torito? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, well, we have a problem. She goes, what do you mean? And I knew my sister had been ordering a bunch of stuff for Christmas, And so this lady says, well, we got your credit card number here, but it's been used to buy all the stuff that's used to make bombs. And so she starts naming off different things, and that were purchased in different states. And she's like,
Which
well,
makes it a federal crime.
right? Oh yeah. And she's like, and so we've got the government involved in this, and I'm just trying to straighten this out. If you're the one that's actually purchased it, and my sister fell for it. She was like so mad. She's like. Then she starts blaming my brother-in-law, like, well, maybe he ordered something and then didn't tell me. And, like, I'm like, this is going too far.
Uh-oh.
Happy birthday. It's pretty good.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that one got out of hand.
Yeah, I think it wasn't as good as getting William Clark Green. That was the best birthday prank I ever did.
Man. You should
That was-
definitely tell the listeners about this.
Yeah, I haven't talked about that in a long time, but I wish I still had the audio. But William Clark Green's birthday, it was right whenever Ringling Road came out. And so I call him, and he doesn't answer, and I leave a voicemail. And it's live, the voicemail even. And I was like, yes, Mr. Green, this is so-and-so from the Eastland County Courthouse, and we need you to call us back. It's a very important matter about your song about our road, Ringling Road. And we're about to have a meeting, and we need you to call us back immediately before this meeting. So he calls back, and so the same lady that helped prank my sister get their board. She answers the phone. And I'm writing down stuff because I know he'll figure out my voice. I'm not good at hiding my voice. Let's be
You have a
honest.
distinctive voice.
Yeah, I
Very
can't.
distinctive.
I'm not good. I've never been good at hiding it or doing like accents or anything. But she was really good, and he didn't know her. So she says, "Mr. Great, we're about to have this meeting, and you wrote this song about Ringling Road here in Eastland, and we have a problem." And he's like, "What?" And it's, he could tell he just woke up. He's like, "What do you mean there's a problem?" She's like, "Well, you wrote this song about Ringling Road, and now we got all this traffic coming because people want to come see the road," which was true. It was happening. And it was a real road that he wrote it about. And he's like, "Well, I don't know what you want me to do about it." And she's like, "Well, we're gonna have to like get you to either change the name of the song or we're gonna have to change the name of the road." And he gets mad. "What? Why would you do that? Like, that's ridiculous." And she says, Whoa. "We were thinking about naming the road after you." And he goes, "Oh, well, I mean, that would be different. Yeah, I mean, that's different. And she goes, "So we were thinking about calling that Willie Green Road." And he goes, "My name's Will." And she's like, "Or we could call it Billy Green Road or something like that." He goes, "My name's Will." So then he starts getting mad again because she wants his name right. And I'm just writing down every name I can think of that's close. And so,
Yeah, this name's got a pop.
So he went from really mad to happy to really mad. So then I wrote another one down. She said, and he's still mad. And I go, "Or I got an idea. We could call it Happy Birthday William Clark Green Road." And he was like, "Damn you, Jody."
It's a very large emotional roller coaster to go on first thing on his
and now
birthday.
Got
if
you.
I called him today, he wouldn't call me back
got him.
anyway. And I'm like, maybe it's because he thinks I'm going to prank him. Like, I don't know.
He's still holding
I don't
on
care.
to
It was
that
worth it. That one moment was worth it.
Nice.
It was great. It was really believable.
You got him.
Yeah, she really sold it. It was. But the funny part was, I was talking to Josh Arado, and he says, "I can't believe he called you back." He said because they were playing somewhere like in Indiana or something, and he said we were up all night. Like, and he goes, "I can't believe he even saw his phone or called you back
Doggone.
or checked his voicemail or anything." He said because we were up all night long. And he said none of the rest of the band was up. I guarantee you. It was just meant to be. It was perfect
Perfect
moment,
timing.
Yeah. Good morning to Yaroslav Yender.
Just
Morning.
He said, "Hello, I see that today is also a fun transmission."
Dude.
It is. We can keep it in neutral most of the time. Hello to Jennifer. Y'all met old Jennifer out there in Missouri.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello. Good morning.
Also, Thomas Wright. Good morning, brother.
Morning.
Hope you have better luck with technology today. He was having technologies.
We were too this morning.
Yeah. Man, I'll tell you what. I don't have problems till they want to fix stuff. They want to update everything.
Right.
I guess computer people never heard the term, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because they always want to fix it.
Yeah.
And it ain't broke.
But sometimes if you break it more, then it works somehow.
I mean, eggs.
And some
yes,
things.
If you break eggs, then you get, food. But
Some
Ataris?
things. Some things, but not so much computers.
yeah. Cell phones, that doesn't work.
I have.
Vehicles.
You know what I get? I get what that donut place had that time. One time I was doing a morning show and they sent me to go to get donuts for our guests. And I was like, why do I have to go get donuts? That's my show. Anyway, I had to run to get
I need
donuts.
interns.
And so there was a donut store like 2 blocks away from where the studio was. And I go there and there was a sign on the window and it says closed due to electronic outrage. And I was like,
Electronic outrage?
what is
Outrage.
that?
That sounds like a dubstep band.
Well, yeah, there was a guy standing there looking at the sign too, and he's just dying laughing. And I go, "What are you laughing about?" I was like, "What is electronic outrage?"
Outage.
And he goes, "No, say it." He goes, "They wrote it like how they say it. You have to say it in the accent." And I was like, "Outrage." He goes, "Yeah, electronic outrage is what it said." And then I couldn't quit laughing, but I was like, "But I also get electronic outrage."
Outrage, yeah.
And that's what I get sometimes when I'm working on a computer is electronic outrage.
Yes.
So there you go. Not an outrage. I can't do the accent, but that guy was doing the accent.
Was he Australian?
No, he was not. Oh, anyway, what I was getting to a while ago, it's my sister's birthday. That's a national holiday, right?
Should be.
I thought I would bring up the other national holidays for today.
yeah.
That way everybody knows what to celebrate. Because, I mean, you got to have a day now for everything.
Everything.
There were some weird ones yesterday.
Yeah, that's strange.
Or maybe the day before. Today is National Pie Day.
Ooh, yes. Perfect. Like that.
I need a pie.
Need a pie. Pie in the sky? Is that why you pointed up there?
No, I'm pointing to her.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, because your camera's above them.
I see.
I'm learning.
I thought you were talking about a pie in the sky. I don't know.
Pie in the sky. What's that?
You never heard
I
that?
thought you were praying for pie.
You never heard that saying, a pie in the sky?
I've heard it. Don't know what it
Never.
means.
It's also Antarctica Day.
Antarctica Day.
Yeah, that's where the government hides the real United States.
Yeah.
I heard it's a paradise.
There's hidden things there, evidently.
Apparently.
I saw it on Facebook, so it's got to be true.
Yep.
It's National Bartender Day.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
I wonder if my sister knows that.
We should go and like say hi to bartenders.
Bartender
and say,
Day.
Happy
National Bartender Day.
Yeah.
It is
Okay.
National Eat a Red Apple Day.
Apple a
I
day.
do like some
Got
apples.
it, yeah. I
A
like
red
apples.
apple? Does it have to be a red
It
apple?
says red. Yeah,
What kind of red apple? There's lots of different kinds of red apples.
Red delicious, probably.
probably. Yeah. I don't know. I don't
Not
think
my
it matters.
favorite apple.
It's just red.
I think
all
I went to
red.
Granny Smith apple.
But that's green.
He would want a green one on Red Apple Day.
Of course he would.
Oh, it's got to be different. It is Faux Fur Friday.
What's that?
Faux fur. Not like fake fur.
faux fur.
Faux fur.
So you're allowed
Faux
to wear
fur Friday.
real fur all the
fur-
rest of the year.
Fur Friday.
But
Say that
today's
10 times
faux
fast. Faux fur Friday.
Friday.
Faux fur Friday.
No,
Faux fur
no,
Friday.
thank you.
All I see is kinfo. It's spelled like kinfo. Kinfo Fur Friday. It sounds like something a giant would say. Kinfo Fur Friday.
We're Kinfo. You're listening to the morning ride with our buddy, Stephenville's Coma King, Jody Lee.
You talking about those guys?
That's right.
I had to do it.
Oh, man.
It is also World AIDS Day, Rosa Parks Day, and a day without art.
Like
That's just a sad day.
World AIDS Day? Like for people that help and aid people?
Yeah. And Rosa Parks Day,
Rosa Parks Day.
day without art. That seems like a weird
That
day.
seems like a
Why
bad
would you
day.
celebrate a day without art?
I know.
Because they want that Orwellian society.
And it's also bifocals at the Monitor Liberation Day.
The what?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what it's called. Bifocals at the Monitor Liberation Day.
It's getting out of hand. I mean,
It's too many days.
Very
I mean,
confused.
does anybody celebrate all these days? I wonder that. Is there
gotta
anybody
be, there's somebody out there.
that like they find something to celebrate every day? I guess you can't be mad if there's all these holidays.
Just make up a day, evidently.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of these sound like made up
National
days.
Black Desk Day.
Yeah.
There you go. But you might upset some Californians if you say that though.
Mine
Just say neutral desk day.
Mine is National Dress Like a Thief Day.
Just like a thief day.
Yeah, like I look like the criminals on TV when every time they're gonna do something bad, they all put on like
All black.
all black
Yep.
and the toboggan. Like
Mm-hmm.
they're like dressing all black so it's not obvious, but it is obvious because that's what everybody does when they're doing something wrong.
Because you're the only one all in black.
You know what they should have?
What?
A national like opposite day, like where you just like say the
There-
opposite.
I think
There
they
is.
do.
Yeah.
Dang,
There's
Opposite
what-
days a
can't
thing.
come up with anything. It's
Probably
already all
'cause-
been done.
You know why? You know why you don't know?
Why? Because I don't pay attention to it.
Because you're always doing the opposite, and when it's
Yes.
opposite day, you don't do the opposite, so you don't know there's an opposite day because you always do the opposite.
It's true.
I didn't.
That's why
realize
she
that.
tells you to do things the opposite of what she really wants you to do. Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell the secret.
Now I know the secret. I'm watching you.
Oops. I mean, opposite of that. It's opposite day.
All right, I'll show you. I'm gonna do exactly what you asked me to do. Crap! I don't feel like I'm winning here.
Thomas Wright said National Morning Ride Day.
Yes.
That's every day.
That should be a thing.
Holly said she's going to use electronic outrage. That makes sense. She works at United Co-op, so I'm
Ah.
sure she does get electronic outrage.
Bet.
I feel like that could be a dubstep artist's name. Electronic Outrage. Wop, wop, wop,
Jose
wop, wop.
says, morning, brothers and Mora.
Morning, Jose.
Great seeing y'all all week. Yeah, it feels good to be back. This is the first week. The whole first week back. We made it a whole week back on the air, so that's good. I feel like I'm starting to shake the rust off a little bit. I mean,
You're rusty?
Still a little weary, but
Rusty from
less rusty, more weary.
I'm still feeling haggard and needing cash.
Well, coming up, we're going to try to talk to Sunny Day this morning. You'll finally get to talk to Sunny.
Yes.
Sunny Day will be here. We'll also do things that make you go, and maybe even some new stuff. So stick around. It's the Morning Ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio, live from Rockstar Ranch and Texas Homegrown Studios.
Yeah.